This is breaking news.
All right, so that breaking news, the Colts have added quarterback Carson Wentz to the team's COVID list.
Yeah, this is a big deal for the game this weekend. A change in the NFL's COVID rules might mean he still could be able to play Sunday, though. Let's bring in News 8's Olivia Ray. Olivia, this is all happening really fast right now. What's going on?
Yes, and few changes in the last few minutes. So I'll tell you what we know. Good evening, Indy. Let's start with that big announcement from the NFL and NFLPA. The league has now adopted the CDC's guidelines, reducing quarantine time from 10 days down to 5 for all COVID-positive players, including those that are unvaccinated. Now, this could bring Carson Wentz back into the mix this Sunday versus the Raiders. So let's start with the details we've learned on QB1. It was around 1:30 p.m. this afternoon when the Colts placed the starting quarterback Carson Wentz on the reserve COVID-19 list, bringing their total to 13 players in protocol, including 7 starters. Now, Wentz has reportedly tested positive, but the latest change in protocol may allow him to return if his symptoms have improved. The NFL is now the first pro sports league to adapt its COVID-19 protocols to align with the CDC's. It is a 5-day isolation period beginning the day of the initial swab. Now, regardless of their vaccination status, the players can return provided they are without fever for 24 hours. So we are now currently awaiting confirmation from the Colts, but this could bring back the likes of Wentz, Darius Leonard, Braden Smith, Mark Glowinski, and many more. So the situation is still very fluid right now. Hopefully we have answers coming up later tonight, and I will rejoin you at 6:50 in sports. Good evening, Indy. The Colts were able to overcome the COVID challenges on Christmas Day, but earlier today, their franchise quarterback joined the list ahead of a potential playoff clinching game. Now, Carson Wentz's status is in question against the Raiders as he was placed on the reserve COVID-19 list earlier today, but major changes to the NFL protocol could help the Colts out. Now, around 5:30 this evening, teams around the league were notified that the NFL and NFL Players Association have agreed to align with the CDC's recommended quarantine period of just 5 days. Now, that's regardless of the player's vaccination status. So, since Wentz's initial positive swab likely came today, that would make QB1 and linebacker Darius Leonard, offensive lineman Quentin Nelson, and Mark Glowinski all eligible to play Sunday, provided their symptoms have improved.